Evelyn has joined the Hate Crime Club. Hey! Welcome to the club, Evelyn. It's nice to have you here.
Join the Hate Crime Club?
You've been hate crimed on, just like me. We can relate to each other so well now.
I don't want to be part of this club.
Why? Nobody does.
Yeah.
No, nobody does. But that's the reality of the world, isn't it?
It is the reality of the world. Now, let's explain what happened. The Friday before the weekend, I went to a store that's like 15 minutes away from my house, and I decided to walk like a back road to get to the main road. I pass a man who's like just standing there. I just keep walking, and all of a sudden, I notice how he's walking behind me, and I keep walking because I felt like he was following me. And so I cross the road all of a sudden, and he keeps walking a little bit on the road, but then he also follows me across the road. He gets closer to me, and now he starts coughing really loudly. And I was like, is this like really happening? Because now I'm catching on. I'm like, is this because I'm Asian? And so shortly after he did that, he started slurring me. So he started like saying ching chong and like all of these Chinese kind of slurs. But he started singing them, Nigel. Like he was singing the slurs.
Like this?
No, not like that.
So he had a gong with him as well?
You're the worst. You are the worst.
What? You said you were singing it? Just making mental associations here.
I can't believe you used that.
Why would I not use that?
It's me. Stop that. This is traumatic, and I'm reliving it. And I'm telling you.
And I'm here
trying
to
tell
lighten
our audience.
the mood too. You know, this is how you get over things, right? You joke about it. Have you not had enough people posting themselves crying on Instagram? You want me to do that with you too? It's been too much recently with all the news of the hate crime. Have I been punched in the face? No. But I'm crying anyway. Carry on.
I called Nigel right after this, and he was very supportive.
Yeah.
But like now, you're being such a dick.
How am I being such a dick? You want to make it funny? That's what you said to me before you started the podcast. So I was like, okay, let's make it funny. And now you're like, why are you making it funny?
I was just about to make it funny because he sang it. He sang the slurs to me. And I think he probably did it because there were people around. So he was trying to make it less obvious that he was slurring me. But like, Nigel, he basically serenaded me with slurs. Like, that's the nicest way I've ever been slurred. Like, he was like, ching chong, ching, like, and then just made a bunch of Asian noises. And I was like, this is really offensive. But at the same time, why are you singing it?
I think he's trying to flirt with you.
What? Gross!
That's how long Evelyn hasn't been flirted with. When you flirt with her, she thinks it's a hate crime. That's
At the same time, that is sort of how men in the West flirt with Asian women. Yeah. They sexualize us and objectify us as like Asian stereotypes. So, you know, wouldn't put it past him.
But hey, listen, the women out there, if you want to flirt with me like that, please, it's okay. I give you the permission.
Stop it!
To sing your ching chongs at me. Ching chong, ching chong. Ching chong, ching chong.
Stop!
If they also sung it with that melody, that's like an old school Chinese song, I'll be like, you know your shit, okay.
I was just gonna say, I was like, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, see? Maybe that's what he was doing.
You're making me relive it.
If I don't make you relive it, your nightmares will. So this is how therapists work, right? We expose you. You scared of spiders? We show you spiders. That's what we do.
Exposure therapy. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to sleep properly.
See, this is why I'm helping.
So I'm very tired.
Ching chong.
That's not a lullaby, Nigel.
So you can make your story funny, but I can't make your story funny? What's this hogging of punchlines here?
I think most people who listen to the podcast will agree I don't hog punchlines. I give you a lot of space.
Yeah.
Even in the midst of retelling my traumatic hate crime experience. And so I'm actually kind of scared now because I'm like, he wants to do something to me because I'm Asian. And I'm like, I just don't know what to do because I'm walking quicker. I'm not losing this guy. Is he going to follow me all the way home to my place? Or is he going to catch up with me and do something then? Like, what's going to happen? How could I have defended myself? Like, because at one point, as he was following me, I was like, I should just turn around and confront this guy. But then I was like, what if that angers him even more? And also I was like, how could I do it in a way that would feel threatening to him or like feel like he should stop? Should I pretend to know Kung Fu? Should I pretend?
How are you going to tell me? What?
I don't know. That was the thing. I was like, how could I pretend to know Kung Fu?
Improvise a pose?
Exactly. How do I have to go Karate Kid, you know? Like, do I have to do the Bruce Lee like squat? And also, would he be convinced? Because this is obviously a guy who thinks that all Asians are responsible for corona. So in that case, logically, he would also believe the more established stereotype that all Asians know martial arts. Maybe if I exploited that part of our stereotype, I could protect myself.
Not necessarily,
but how far would I have to go?
You could be a reset racist. So he didn't know the pre-corona stereotypes. So you start
He's
dancing. I'm like, oh, my singing's really good. Let's do it more. Ching chong, ching chong. She loves it. She loves my singing. Ching chong,
Oh my God.
ching chong.
How do we make it so racist? So now he's singing ching chong, ching chong.
And you're
I'm
doing your
standing there
dances.
Just doing just faux kung fu.
Well, as you kung fu yourself into a shop, you know. You know, let's be serious for a second here. I don't see a solution to this. There's a lot of Asian hate already to start with. One, COVID. And two, there's a lot of xenophobia anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, China's taking over. China's taking over. Stop saying that, people. China don't give a shit. Okay, that's that. And then you close down lots of parts of the economy. It affects people who, are lower income, who are already prone to crime. Of course, they're going to take it out on someone. Right? What's the solution here? Guns, that's what.
Okay.
Guns. I think they should pass a
How?
law. I am pro-gun now, but only for Asian people. All Asians should be allowed to buy guns. Just Asians for 6 months. That's it. I'll return it to you when it's done.
Wouldn't it be more then that they would have an actual excuse to attack you? Be like, oh, I shot that person because I was pretty sure he had a gun and he was staring at me.
Where would they get their gun?
They probably already have a gun.
Then that's even worse then. If they have a gun already now, and there's a lot of hate crime, and you don't have a gun, you're fucked, innit? I think it's a foolproof solution. I don't know why I don't know why the NRA, like if you want pro-gun people to support you, reach out to Asian people now. We'll sign up immediately.
Oh, Nigel.
We'll have background checks and everything. We'll have background checks. Let them listen to all the episodes of my podcast before they give me a gun. They'll be like, nah,
Yeah,
this
you'll
guy should have a gun.
definitely not
This
get a
guy should
gun.
not
You'll
get a gun.
definitely not get a gun. I'd get a gun.
Yeah,
I'd get a gun. They're like, oh, she's actually
She
very
needs a gun.
rational.
How else
thought
is she going to
through.
get a date? She
Yeah.
needs a gun.
Oh, come on.
You are going out with me. You are going out with me.
Actually, I think this is a better way of doing it. The NYPD have organized a task force to work against Asian hate crimes. And do you know what they're going to do?
What?
Okay. They're going to deploy undercover Asian agents into high-risk areas.
Okay.
So, like, undercover hot Asian cops.
I think you added hot in there. I don't think the NYPD cares about hot.
Yes, okay, I added hot.
You also don't want
because
hot cops because nobody
Why?
hate crimes a hot person.
hot
Well, okay, I guess
cops,
I got hate crime though, so
da-da-da-da-da.
that doesn't work. And I think it's a good solution. I think that plus Asians are allowed to have guns, only Asians are allowed to have guns. I think that can work well in tandem.
And we don't need the only Asians allowed to have guns. We just need the hot cops.
How about
hot
only
Asian
all
cops.
Asian people who are vulnerable to hate crimes are allowed to have guns?
Okay,
I'll give you that.
okay,
So your dad and
okay.
mom can have a gun.
Yeah,
They probably-
they would shoot each other.
Probably misplaced it in their house because it's so cluttered.
they would shoot each other.
Francis, have you seen my gun? I swear I put it here somewhere earlier, Francis. Have you looked at under the boxes? Okay, I think I'll try to look under the boxes.
You don't know how accurate that is. If you just replace gun with my mom's phone. Have you seen my phone? I had my phone. Where's my phone?
I was just talking. I was just using my gun. I was just polishing it the other day.
Oh my God. But I mean, hot Asian undercover cops? Yes, please.
Yeah. Evelyn would love to be hate crime now. Just stand in the middle of the square.
What, I would solicit it?
Yeah. Just carry a sign, say, I have COVID.